Four legs and feathers, the decorated heroes of history's deadliest wars. Welcome to the Forgotten Battalion. The rain never stopped in the trenches of the Great War. It transformed the earth into a churning nightmare of mud that swallowed men whole and turned every step into a battle against the ground itself. In this world where human endurance was tested beyond imagination, where the smell of cordite mixed with decay, and where the thunder of artillery became the soundtrack to existence, an unlikely force emerged. They had 4 legs, feathers, and a loyalty that would shame most men. They were the animals of war, and their stories reveal lessons in survival that echo through time to reach us today. The Sentinels of Survival. When Sergeant Stubby first wandered onto the training grounds of the 102nd Infantry Regiment, he was nothing more than a stray mongrel seeking scraps. But this compact, brindle dog possessed something invaluable, an extraordinary nose coupled with an instinct for danger that transcended training. In the trenches, where visibility extended mere feet through the perpetual fog of war, Stubby became a living early warning system. His ability to detect mustard gas before it reached lethal concentrations taught soldiers a critical survival lesson: trust your environmental indicators. Just as Stubby's acute senses picked up chemical signatures invisible to human perception, modern survivalists must learn to read subtle changes in their surroundings. The sudden silence of birds, shifts in wind direction, changes in insect behavior. These are nature's alarm bells. In no man's land, Stubby would venture out under cover of darkness to locate wounded soldiers, his presence alone providing comfort to men lying broken in the mud. His most remarkable feat, capturing a German spy through sheer determination, illustrated the importance of vigilance and decisive action when threats materialize. Wings across the killing fields. The pigeon lofts behind the front lines represented the most reliable communication system in a war that had rendered traditional methods obsolete. Cher Ami's final flight in October 1918 stands as a testament to determination against impossible odds. The lost battalion, pinned down behind enemy lines and suffering casualties from their own artillery, had already watched 2 messenger pigeons fall from the sky. When Cher Ami launched into the maelstrom, German machine gunners directed their fire accordingly. The small grey pigeon took a bullet through the breast, lost an eye, and had a leg hanging by a tendon, yet continued flying, 25 miles in 25 minutes while grievously wounded, carrying coordinates that saved 194 men. This speaks to a survival principle that transcends warfare, commitment to mission, despite injury or setback. In survival situations, persistence, continuing to move and problem-solve even when wounded, often makes the difference between life and death. G.I. Joe's 20-mile flight in 1943 prevented American bombers from destroying a village just captured by British forces, saving over 1,000 lives. Wojtek, the enlisted Syrian brown bear, carried 100-pound ammunition crates through the hell of Monte Cassino, demonstrating that survival requires unconventional solutions and the wisdom to use every resource available. What united all these animal heroes was something more fundamental than individual achievements. They represented connection, loyalty, and purpose in an environment designed to strip away humanity. Soldiers shared precious rations with dogs and pigeons, risking themselves to ensure their animal companions survived. This wasn't sentimentality, it was survival wisdom. Maintaining these relationships preserved the soldiers' humanity and gave them reasons to persevere beyond mere duty. Lessons written in mud and blood. The fieldcraft these animals taught goes honestly far beyond specific techniques into fundamental principles. They demonstrated that awareness trumps firepower, that communication determines survival, that adaptability exceeds planning, and that connection sustains the spirit when physical resources fail. When you venture into the wilderness or prepare for uncertain times, remember Stubby's vigilance, Cher Ami's persistence, G.I. Joe's timely action, and Wojtek's adaptability. Most importantly, remember that these heroes succeeded because they were valued, trained, and integrated into a larger mission. Solo survival is, in truth, a myth. We survive through connection, cooperation, and mutual support. These decorated heroes offer more than inspiring stories. They provide a masterclass in survival principles tested under the most extreme conditions imaginable. Subscribe to Fieldcraft Chronicles to continue exploring these forgotten lessons from history. And, honestly, share this episode with those who understand that the art of survival is written in the stories of those who endured when endurance seemed impossible.